These cards got buffs, so surely they must be good. Find out what's going on as I hereby invite everyone to join me on my adventure through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So it's Saturday, it's 7, and it's Central. That means it's time to snap. Every Saturday at 7 Central, I try to bring you some sort of interesting, weird, wacky, wild deck from Marvel Snap. If you want to catch me live doing this, I do this on Twitch TV on Annabelle_Fleetwood. If you can't catch me live for whatever reason, feel free to always catch me up on YouTube on Annabelle Fleetwood. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the things you're supposed to do. Alright, enough of my shameless self-promotion, so let's talk about this week's deck. So for this week's deck, we are taking quote-unquote advantage of the recent buffs that have just happened. So let's talk about the recent buffs that just happened. So in the latest patch, we got 3 buffs that we can actually play that are Series 3 and below, which are Leader, Sandman, and the Spectrum. So those 3 cards were put in here, and we tried to make a deck off of it. So we're playing a lot of ongoing stuff in here. We got the stuff like the Ant-Man, and the Mr. Fantastic, Super Skrull, Mystique, Long for the double Spectrum, Iron Man, Devil Dinosaur, Claw, and of course Onslaught. So pretty much almost all ongoing with just Leader and Sandman in here for some odd and unexplicable reason. But we're still gonna play it because we like to have fun. So let's get this one loaded up in the chamber, and let's go and play for fun. As always, my decks are what are known as Series 3 complete decks, which means that you can play my decks if you have every Series 3 card. Marvel World to start this off on. Long Spectrum, Onslaught, Devil Dinosaur. Not bad, not good. We're getting all of our big stuff, none of our little stuff. Maybe I'll play this out. Triskelion is never a friend of mine. Let's just go Rocket because I just don't want it no matter what. Taking up a lot of space for me, honestly. We're going to play long. We're going to try to get this moved off with just a few cards. Problem is, like, almost Spectrum needs some sort of ongoing on her own. Even if her ongoing was something really weird and low. If her ongoing was like, ongoing, this can't be moved or something like that. Ongoing, this card's power can't be reduced. Because then the on reveal sometimes would be just interesting on her, so she could pump herself. That'd be a neat, interesting one to move for her to do.
Iron Man.
We're gonna put Devil in the middle. And it's a toss-up between Leader and Spectrum here. Devil Dinosaur is going to kick it to the Triskelion, which is where I wanted it to go. We have Iron Man, we have Leader. We're going to try Leader to clog up that first line and see how well that does for us. Ultron, which does help us really just get a second Ultron.
There's no strings on me.
See where this puts us, though. Got all of our big stuff in the beginning. Didn't help. Iron Leader Super Scroll. Power Stone, okay. Jotunheim. Okay, Bishop. Getting all my big stuff in the beginning here. I have small stuff in the deck, I promise I do. I'll check that in a second. I want to make sure that I do have small stuff in here. That might be the problem. I'm not finding my small stuff. We'll double check that. I might have to make some changes then. We'll do the claw here. That's fine. 7 for the claw, not helping me out. I'm gonna have to look at the deck here in a second. It's not feeling right at all.
Escaped.
Something's just not meshing with it at all. You know, I'm getting really unlucky here. I just need to fix it. Most of my stuff's above 3. That's part of the problem. Okay. Let's remove a devil dinosaur. And let's remove a claw. No, let's remove a Mystique. Yeah. And let's also put some small stuff in here if I'm going. I already have the Ant-Man in here. Could do the Quinjet, though I'm not putting a lot in my hand. Dazzler's not the end of the world. And Armor's not the end of the world. That should help out a little bit there. Let's try that a bit. It's a little bit better. It already feels a lot better right there. Howling, that's fine. Mr. Fantastic in the middle. I don't like him there, but we're gonna try it anyways. This is where I wish Mr. Fantastic would just do the other two lanes instead of having to be put in the middle to get the most power on. Because, like, I don't want to play him in Machine World, I just kind of have to at this point. Because I'm going to give a decently good card to them off this. I mean, I can back that up in case they do something else. Like, I can do the Super Skrull and the Ant-Man here. So if they do put the Mr. Fantastic in the middle, I can get something off that. And then Growl, that's fine. Scorn, okay. Claw. Might have one too many sixes in here. Can do the wall. I might pull the onslaught off this. Mr. Fantastic, yep. But the thing is, Claw's is really good here. So I'll try again there. I can get Ant-Man off of this. That's what I'm doing. Nothing feels right about this deck, hang on.
Escaped.
Let's take the onslaught out of this and see what it feels like if I go something else besides onslaught. Still feels too heavy. Oh, let's go into the collection. Let's pull the onslaught off this. This is how I make decks. I just see what kind of works and then I focus on what works. Let's try Goose for a little bit. See how that feels. Okay, the Volmir, that's nice. Monster Island, okay, Goose there, makes sense. Okay. Dazzler. Ant-Man. Adam Webb. Kingpin. Okay, Claw doesn't do me any good. Consider for the long, that's not the end of the world. Hang on, let me undo that. Let me sacrifice a worm instead. Sacrifice the worm. War machine, okay. Do the salmon setup. So they can't flood. Oh, but they can still flood because of the war machine. Ah! We'll do leader here, though. I don't love this running war machine for no particular reason. Why am Madam Web is running a war machine? I have no idea. If I had the war machine, I think this one would have been decent. I don't see many move decks that run war machines. Because the goose would have kept a lot of that at bay then. Goose in the middle. That's what's helped me out a ton, thank you. Ant-Man. I'm still too heavy for thing. Spectrum. Sorry, Super Scroll. Actually, let's go long instead. Then we can set up for the Spectrum. Okay. So now I will do the Iron Man. We'll do the Spectrum here, because that makes the most sense. Goose is biting me, that's part of the problem. Probably always have a goose. It's like he bites me more than he helps me.
Is power. Knowledge is power.
Maybe pull the goose and see what else I can do. This feels like the goose is hurting me more than it's helping me. Okay, collection. Let's pull the goose for right now. Let's go Colossus just for the fun of it. try that instead. It seemed like the goose was just hurting me more than it was helping me. Ant-Man. Armor. Mr. Fantastic.
Victory.
Alright, that's even better. The hub, okay. Yondu grabs my Ant-Man. Yondu! Turning range. Okay, let's make Colossus go there. I think Colossus could be used as the other half of Luke Cage. Your cards can't have their power reduced. Would be decently for that. We're gonna try to win the middle, so we're gonna go armor and 0. Actually, let's do that backwards. We're fine. We tied. That's good enough for us. Super Scroll, we'll just let it take the hit. I would have been smart, I would have done 0, and then armor, because the armor really didn't matter to me. We'll set for the 1. And then we'll do the Spectrum here. She had a little bit of an ongoing on her own. That'd be at least nice to puff herself up. I'd rather her lose a point or 2 and have it ongoing, so she pump herself by doing that. And when you get stuff like Long, it would make sense for her.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Victory.
Thank you. That's starting to feel better. Sandman could almost have just your opponent stuff cost 1 more, and I think it'd be fine. I'd rather lose a point, even 2, and have that as its ability. Like a big Iceman. I think that'd be fine for even just a turn. We'll start off with the Dazzler. I think that would give him a new identity. Where it wasn't reciprocal. I'd rather him lose a couple power off that. And be like a big Iceman. I'm not even sure that's as broken as Iceman would be. We'll do Super Scrolls in case there's anything interesting. a 5, 6. I think that'd be fair. You're way overpowered paying for that ability. There's the Colossus. It's gonna come in handy for once in our life. And we'll set up for the Ant-Man. I think we're okay doing armor. We'll lose the power here, but I think we're fine. Because it'd be interesting to do Sandman, and then know that you have the ability to flood your board, but your opponent doesn't. Kind of like the old way that wave kind of worked. I think that's enough of a downgrade for 5, 6. Yeah. Would it be a little annoying? Yeah, but it would at least give him a new identity. I'm doing this just because of the Ant-Man. Again, it'd be so nice to get +3 to the other 2 locations. I'm pretty much losing this because Draco's going to be big. The Sandman's not doing a lot here. That's still the problem. We're still able to play 3 cards even with Sandman out. I mean, 2 of them are swarms, so that's not saying too much.
Victory.
That's part of the problem with Sandman. It's like you never know when he's actually helping you because you can't tell how much it's really frustrating your opponent. I don't think that'd be the end of him if you dropped him down by 2 power points. But he actually was non-reciprocal anymore. They gotta stop putting reciprocal stuff in this game. I think it's okay if you have non-reciprocal stuff. Morag. So again, this is when Mr. Fantastic would make a lot of sense. Just throw his 2 power in the 2 other locations. I'll have the same thing happen with Miss Marvel. I don't care. The whole gotta be put in the middle stuff is just too annoying. Five, 6, yeah? If they were to bring him down to 4, let's see, they'd have to make him like a 4-3 at that point. For that kind of effect, yeah. Okay, Sandman. We'll set up for the Wong, I guess. We'll set up for nothing because I can't do anything this turn. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could still do stuff. We'll do the Dazzler. Actually, we'll change that instead. We'll do the Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
What are you playing? This is such a weird deck. Oh, that's fine. The call worth it. No, because the call will move and get hit by the screen. Sandman's not ongoing. Best move is Dazzler with a Wong, which doesn't even make that much of a sense.
I am Groot.
That's just an ugly match for me. The scream really hurt me on that one. Scream with Spider Island is never a good combination. Ooh, well, we might be able to use Leader for once in our life. Leader, go! That's how weak Leader is at this point. The fact that even Leader played on turn 1 doesn't feel like the best thing to do.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Let's go and do the armor and the Ant-Man in the middle. Mr. Fantastic. Punch. Long, that's gonna be helpful. Except for the long. That's fine. Spectrum, I think we're okay. It just doesn't feel right at the 6. Because at that point, it's almost a win more card.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
When you put him on one and he still doesn't feel like he did much for you. That's saying something. Space Throne, that's interesting. Not sure I'm going to be able to do much with that. Ant-Man might be coming into play there. How Ant-Man works is it would still be a 5 there. Dazzler. Location 3. Okay, I can do the Colossus. I'm gonna go with the Ant-Man. I'll just wreck myself there. I do not care. Okay, should be a 4. 5, sorry. Yep. And that would help out Dazzler because that's still considered the lane being filled.
Are ye worthy?
Okay. So I'm gonna go Mr. Fantastic in the middle. I'm gonna try to win right and left and not win the middle. Which is where Claw's gonna come here in a second. Vibranium. Super Scroll. And they got the Super Scroll, which lets me here. So the best thing for me to do in that situation might be the Spectrum. I think that's my Super Scroll they took too.
Do rules
Yep, that's my Super Scroll. That's something right where it happened.
rules all?
Knowledge is power.
Their Cable got the best card out of me for that situation. Just Tower. The Spectrum is not doing the end of the world, but it's not really helping out a lot. And I can't think of a good place for Sandman or Leader to really be played ever. You know, play Mr. Fantastic here just to try to reach into that Volmir. Then I'll do a Wong. Magic, okay. Wong. That's fine. We'll do Sandman. And then we'll try Leader. Try Leader in the middle. Let's see if that does anything for us.
Victory.
Okay, what were you hoping for? Were you hoping for, like, a way to pull this Cannonball and then to play Galactus? That almost seems like what you're trying to pull off there. A sneaky Galactus? Where you play the, Ghost Spider, and you pull the Cannonball, and then you play down the Galactus? On turn 7. Ooh, that's like actually decently good spot for us for once. Okay. That didn't help us, but that didn't kill us. Mr. Fantastic in the middle. I might actually be able to win this one. That is fine. Please go Limbo. That helps them out more than you think it does. Oh, we're gonna do the Super Scroll in the middle? Yeah, sure, why not? 6, 7, so I gotta turn 5 here. No stupidity, no stupidity, no stupidity. Luke Cage helps me out a ton. Claw. Damn it, hit something I don't care about. Good enough. Armor. No. Okay, no stupidity, no stupidity, no stupidity. Armor's fine. Long hits. Thanos means nothing to me. I think we're okay to snap, so we're getting a snap for once in our life. Snap. We're gonna actually play the Ant-Man first, which doesn't seem like it makes sense, but the Spectrum's gonna make this hurt like a truck. Spectrum comes down, and bam.
Is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Are ye worthy?
Spectrum makes it hit like a truck.
Victory.
That was the first one that actually felt really good. And the only reason it did was because of Onslaught Citadel. And we're having a long down between Onslaught Citadel hit for like 4 times or something like that. Mindscape, that's fine with me. I'll start off easy with the armor. Yeah, that man just really needs to be non-reciprocal or come down a peg. I don't think a 4-8 that this would be broken at this point. 4-8 would give you more opportunity to play it. I don't think the 4-8 would be that broken on that. I'm gonna play Mr. Fantastic in the middle, even that makes no sense. Because I'm rude, I could play on Hotel Inferno, but it doesn't make sense for what I'm doing right now. We'll just set it for the long anyway. Magic, that's fine. I'm okay going an extra turn. We'll do the Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
We'll go to the Sandman. That's Prio, not Prio. That's Prio. Yeah, Prio, so that doesn't help me out a ton. Alright, we're gonna try anything that makes sense with me not having Prio.
Behold my mighty hand.
Knowledge is power.
Victory.
The only thing that makes sense with me not having Prio. The duck. Go, Howard. Go, Howard. Also setting a null again, so I actually have a chance of winning a game. It's a Fantastic in the middle. That's gonna be huge for that. Electro, okay. Let's make sure you can't get rid of the Electro for whatever reason. In case you're trying to do some sort of weird shenanigans. Okay. Let's go and do Claw. Yep.
Galactus.
Trying to stop that from happening.
Opponent snapped.
Let's just do Leader. Let's see what Leader does here. I'll give you 4 cubes on this. Trade Lab. Oh, there's fun there. Titan. Okay. Let's just go fill up Shred's lab as quickly as we can. Long. That's fine with me. Yeah, anything else that makes more sense. Let's try the salmon. That might be fine. Kitty. White Widow.
Victory.
Commander Salmon did something. Yay! It seems like they conceded because of the salmon. Oh, let's do one more. Do one more and then we'll call it. Honestly, I'm not sure what this deck's trying to do. And it's not doing enough for me to really have a concrete way of how to fix it. So let's go Dazzler instead. Okay. You're just trying to make me angry at this point? Yep, you're just trying to make me angry at this point. That was one of the few times I really wanted to flood, and you got a more flood deck than I had. There's really not enough time. I mean, we'll do this. That's not what I was hoping for. It's just so much in this deck that just doesn't feel right. And I'm not sure how you'd ever fix it. Because it seems like you're doing one trick and that's it.
Strings on me.
And that trick is you're just trying to do the long spectrum. Alright. We're getting caught here. Actually, let's try one more. One more just for the fun of it. We're gonna go one more. We're gonna snap on whatever it is. We're just gonna go whole hog and we're just gonna have fun. Whatever this is, we're gonna snap, snap.
Oh, snap.
Last game, we're just gonna go all in. Let's start off with the Ant-Man. Cable. Dazzler. Red skull in the middle. I got that Mr. Fantastic. Ares might win here. Yeah, Ares definitely won. And then we'll do a claw. And then we'll do the leader on the third location because of how this location works.
I want the throne.
Alright, well now we're gonna call it. Because the leader should make these two show up at its location. But it makes it show up the same location they got put up on the opposite side. Okay. I'm just done. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, play for fun.